Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Chris Bassett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Jose Ramirez in now, takes ball one off the plate. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that's in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And at first, Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Runner on the go, ball outside, throw, save. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Strike one.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
That one ripped. Banks off the wall. The relay to second, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That clips the corner. And that's way high. Ball 1.
1-1. Ball 2.
Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Tosses to first, run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock
Batting
in on an
fifth,
at-bat
first
like this. It
baseman,
seems
Bryce
easy with the infield
Harper.
back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Harper now. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, his hot hitting continues.
Batting
He's
sixth,
been getting
shortstop,
great results
Francisco
lately. Got the top of the ball a
Lindor.
little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Lindor digs in now. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. That one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho under it. And that is that. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go for the last half of the
Leading
inning.
off
Here's
for the
Andres
Jays,
Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Line drive and foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
Batting
He was out in front
second,
there. Just needs to let the ball
shortstop,
travel a
Bo
little more, and his
Bichette.
timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bo Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Just missed.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. His 14th of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Swing and a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first, and that ends the inning. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the Yankees,
Here's the catcher, Yainer
Yainer Diaz.
Bassett back to work. Diaz, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jackson Merrill, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder Britton Doyle.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And that one clips the corner.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Now batting,
Just a simple
baseman,
ground ball
Jazz
the other way.
Chisholm
Had eyes
Jr.
on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. That one lifted to left. Santander makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now the
off
catcher
for
comes up to
Toronto,
him. Alejandro
catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Max Fried will go to work. And that's in there at the knees. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there.
That's
Jumped ahead
six.
0-2
Right
on 2
fielder,
pitches. He didn't want to
Davis
go after it at the
Snyder.
plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. And that one wrapped foul. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting seventh, third baseman Addison
So up next for
Barger.
Toronto, Addison Barger.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check
off
out what's
for
been
the
happening of
Yankees,
late.
third baseman,
Really been playing
Jose
well.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. That
One ball,
misses the
2
zone,
strikes.
and it's 1-2. And that's down and away. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now
That
batting,
extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy.
Soto.
Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Juan Soto. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Soto checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Went up there
Now
looking to be
batting,
aggressive
the
and
first
got something he could
baseman,
handle.
Bryce
Really
Harper.
good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One gone, runner at first. Bryce Harper will hit next. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Wasting
Now
no
batting,
time. He's
shortstop,
2 for 2
Francisco
now on the night,
Lindor.
and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's one of the best players in the game. And a curve is down and in.
2-0.
In the dirt. Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1.
2-1.
Judge over at second. Harper at first. One gone.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and they lead by 3.
Showed some really
Now
nice
batting
patience in that
catcher,
at bat.
York
Worked himself
Yankees.
into a good count. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Chris Bassett. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
John
the Blue
Schreiber
Jays.
gets the call from the pen.
Number
Huge
46.
opportunity to add on to the
John
lead for this
Schreiber.
offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Second and third here. 1 away. And
1
ball
ball, 1
1.
strike.
Activity in the bullpen. Max Scherzer getting loose out there. Two on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His 16th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Santander squeezes it. 2 away down.
Now batting left fielder Britton Doyle.
2 down, base is empty. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn it for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That
Foul
one
ball.
down the line, and that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff
Move to second. two outs and one in scoring position. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, two down. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander pulls that one down, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a three-run homer. It's now 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Leo Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jimenez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
and now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Varsho makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So man aboard, Bryce Harper stepping in now for the Yankees. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest news from
Toronto,
around the league.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And
Now
there's one
batting,
down.
left fielder, Anthony Santander.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. Ball one there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Yeah.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside
Now
fastball to your
batting,
glove side across the strike
hitter,
zone, especially with 2 strikes,
Bellinger.
if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
0-1's the count.
Bellinger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Just
That's off the
missed.
plate.
Two outs. That one found hard the other way. On the ground, Lindor. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Lindor.
Schreiber back to work. Outside, and it's 1-0. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Bichette zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yainer Diaz. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And it hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Now batting, left fielder, Britton
And
Doyle.
that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And now Brenton Doyle. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Doyle stands at second with 2 gone.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is down low. Jose Ramirez waiting to hit for the Yankees. And ball 4 to a board.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Now
entire
batting,
at bat.
third baseman, Jose
So 2 on and
Ramirez.
2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is downstairs. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Davis Schneider.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now batting, third
Addison
baseman.
Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Barger.
Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball one, no strikes. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move to the alley. They got it for out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder.
batting,
Got to
the
put it
center
into
fielder,
his highest
Dalton
gear and go a long
Varsho.
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Varsho takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The
Now
new pitcher,
pitching for
Max
the Blue
Scherzer.
Jays.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Number
bleed and
31.
keep the score right where it is.
Max
Seems like a
Scherzer.
tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Juan Soto
Leading
now,
off for the
1
Yankees,
for
the
3.
designated hitter.
He's not going to
Juan
get cheated up
Soto.
there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's the strike. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Check swing called strike, and the count is 0-2. That one
ball,
inside.
2
Look
strikes.
out. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Home run number 75 on the year. It's 9-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? I mean, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Judge comes up empty there. Oh, 1 down. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Inside, almost got him. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is
Shortstop,
empty.
Francisco
Here's Francisco
Lindor.
Lindor. In there at the knees for a strike. Chop to the right side and a foul ball. The shortstop takes the
2
ball.
strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Jimenez. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
struggles
for
at the plate
Toronto.
in this series
First
as we take a
baseman,
look at the numbers.
Rio Jimenez.
Fouled off left side. He swings and fouls one off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still
Now
late on it.
batting,
You rarely
second
see that. It almost makes you think
Andres
that he was trying to set the
Jimenez.
pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And now 2-1. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they make short work of them there. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Zingy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Zingy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Britton Doyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Hesung Kim, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Upstairs.
No strike.
That's in there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the move. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Runner goes again.
3.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
Down.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound,
Now
not
batting,
messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw.
Nope.
He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls.
In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Let's check out some
Leading
notable
off for the
MVP
Yankees,
candidates so
third
far
baseman,
this season.
Jose Ramirez.
Max Scherzer back to work. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives.
Now batting,
when you make great
designated
contact,
hitter,
you feel like you've done everything
Soto.
right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Juan Soto. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to
Now
elevate that
right
one, but he
fielder,
sure hit it
Aaron
hard enough to
Judge.
get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So Harper stands in. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter,
Number 28,
Austin Wells.
Austin
The runner
Wells.
on first with 2 gone for him. Hard hit left side. On to Jimenez. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
and now
for
the
the
right
Jays,
fielder, Davis
right
Schneider.
Fielder, Davis
So easy to look at the big
Schneider.
boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Just
Outside, that's the
missed.
ball.
Freed into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game.
Yep,
If you're going
that
to get
ball
to him,
went
you
out.
get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Merrill under it, nabs it, and a quick out, number 1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it.
Jays, third baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barker. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one ripped to left, reaching down and makes the grab. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Yankees,
we go to the ninth. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Zach Neto. Max Scherzer goes to work. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yainer Diaz.
And next for New York, Yainer Diaz. To the right side, Jimenez. Over to first.
No, he's out.
Now 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 4 with a double. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball one.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that
Down
one
to
moves
3-2.
his feet. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Another multi-hit game for
Now
him.
batting,
He's been
left
really
fielder,
hot lately.
Britton
Kind of
Doyle.
a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Stepping in, Britton Doyle. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Jimenez. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
And now the
off
first
for
baseman,
Toronto.
Leo Jimenez.
First baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Free, back to work. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His
Up
confidence
next
level
for the
has
Blue
got to be
Jays,
dropping. He's got to
second
find a way to make an
baseman,
adjustment to get back on track. His team needs it.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Oh,
Now
nothing too
batting,
fancy on the
shortstop,
strikeout pitch right there.
Bo
Just a low 90s
Bichette.
fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The Yanks up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man at first. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. Bellinger up to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. This could end it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And that skips into
Two
there.
strikes.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.